Hello and welcome to our wrap of all Monday's footy news, and it's been a big day and we start with umpiring. And the AFL has got on the front foot after the men in yellow were criticised over the weekend for their blitz on deliberate out-of-bounds decisions.
And it was interesting after viewing the 9 we had on the weekend and then going back and looking at the DVD that we sent to the clubs at the start of the year and spoke about and went through the points on that they were eerily similar. 8 of those 9 free kicks were all correct, all clear cut.
Looking to shore up their top 4 position, the Hawks remain unsure about Cyril Rioli's shoulder problem. The man himself, none the wiser.
The docs have got the scans now, so I'll go back to the club and see what the results are.
Are you hopeful of being right for this week, mate?
I'm not sure, I'll see. It's still pretty early, so see how we go.
Key defender Josh Gibson in the same boat.
It's pretty early on Monday, so they'll have scans today and get it assessed. And I think he stood on Suckers' foot, but was able to play at the game, so I don't think he'd be too bad.
You see Buddy this week?
Hope so. He was ready to go last week. Had a full week of training, and he just wasn't quite right towards the end. And I think they're just being pretty cautious with him, but I think you'll see him back out there this week.
Sam Mitchell is fighting fit, but he was just suffering from a bout of shyness.
Get that camera off me, would you? Get all the blokes with the good rings. Poppy, flex your muscles.
North Melbourne also have injury concerns, with Lee Adams' troublesome shoulder set to undergo season-ending surgery, while the prognosis on injuries to Daniel Wells and Nathan Grimer are yet to be determined. North face Collingwood this week, with the Magpies winning their past 4 encounters by an average of 80 points. But Jack Ziebell believes the Kangas couldn't be in a better position to end the Pies' domination.
Coming off a few good wins and knowing that we're in good form is a good confidence builder to come into the game. So I think the guys are just really looking forward to get out there and as you've seen on the weekend against Sydney, Collingwood in great form, so it's going to be a great opportunity to get out there and really enjoy the challenge, so it's going to be good.
And when Ziebell does return from his 4-game suspension on Saturday night, he insists he won't be toning down his attack on the footy.
No, I don't think I'll change the way I play. I've been asked this a few times since it's happened, and I think that I've been brought up to be taught to attack the ball ferociously, and I think that that's one of my strengths in my game. So if I was to be put in that position again, I think not much would change, and if that leads to me getting in trouble down the track, then we'll sort it out when it comes. So yeah, but I don't think I'll change the way I play.
At Sydney, John Longmire isn't hitting the panic button despite an 11th straight loss to the Magpies. Instead, he's taking the philosophical view.
There's some things that we did well, some things we did poorly. I mean, it was a game that was over 170 tackles were made. It was an enormous pressure game, and with 12 seconds to go, we were 2 points down. So, we learned from a couple of things we did wrong probably in the last 5 minutes and hopefully improve on that.
Adelaide is also finals bound, and with 3 very winnable games to go, they insist they don't already have their eyes on September.
Yeah, the boys wouldn't even be thinking about 2 weeks ahead. It's all about this weekend against Brisbane. So most of the boys all of them are pretty level-headed. So I don't see anyone getting ahead of themselves. It's such a good opportunity, but to make it to the late September, we need to focus one game at a time. So it's all about this weekend.
And Gold Coast have drawn the curtain on young gun David Swallow's season, with the 19-year-old finally succumbing to a nagging knee complaint. So that's all in our big Monday news wrap. Don't forget, plenty more shows coming up on afl.com.au, including The Verdict. And if you're missing the input from marvellous Maddie Thompson, don't fret, the big fella's back on Thursday.